Good afternoon, Doctor, and our fellow mates. We are from Tutorial 2, and today we are doing our presentation. As you can see, this is the list of our names. The topic we chose for the presentation is revise and edit, which is the first question. And the scenario we picked for the specific question is you are revising your own essay that you have written to take part in a writing competition, the theme of patriotism. With that in mind, we would dive into how these four components, which are consistency, sentence variety, vocabulary, and grammar, work when you attempt to revise and edit the above-mentioned essay. So the first one is consistency. According to Waddell and Down, consistency in writing refers to the coherence and uniformity of ideas, style, and formatting within a text. While, according to Martin and Rose, consistency in writing refers to the logical coherence and the continuity of ideas throughout a text. So pretty much in simple words, consistency overall helps readers navigate the text smoothly and comprehend the writer's intention. It creates a harmonious flow. So when we are talking about consistency, there are a few things that we need to take in consideration. So example, spelling, ideas, capitalization, abbreviation, acronyms, structure, number, units, and words. So moving on to the next slide. In the context of the essay on patriotism, consistency would involve using a consistent definition or understanding of patriotism and maintaining a consistent tone of patriotism throughout the essay. So this helps avoid contradiction or confusion in reader's mind. For example, if the essay defines patriotism as love for one's country and emphasizes acts of service, consistency would involve ensuring that all examples and all arguments align with this definition that was given beforehand. And secondly, each paragraph consistently focuses on a specific aspect of patriotism, ensuring a clear flow ideas and logical progression. And lastly, transitional phrases such as furthermore or like in addition are consistently used to connect ideas and maintain coherence. So next, we move on to sentence variety. So sentence variety refers to the deliberate use of different sentence structures, lengths, rhythm, and impact to the writing, according to Janet and Mizrahi. While on the other hand, according to Waddell and Downs, they explain that sentence variety encompasses the use of different sentence structures, lengths, and the types to create engagement and rhythm in writing. So we have two types here, sentence type and sentence length. So first we see sentence type. So we can incorporate rhetorical questions to engage with the reader. So for example, what drives individuals to make sacrifices for their nation? So this kind of question, this adds variety and prompts the reader to reflect on the topic. And secondly, we can talk about sentence length. So additionally, varying sentence lengths can create a rhythm and flow that engages the reader. So a mix of shorter, punchy sentence and a longer, more descriptive sentences can sound more appealing compared to if the essay is considered of sentences with the same length, it would sound monotonous. So that's why we chose this. So for example, there could be a passage consisted of short sentences and long sentences. One of the example is patriotism inspires acts of selflessness. In times of crisis, individuals driven by a deep sense of patriotism have been known to put their own lives at risk to protect the freedoms and values of their nation. So thirdly, we can look into vocabulary. So according to Martin and Rose, vocabulary refers to the words and phrases a writer uses to express their ideas. So when we're talking about vocabulary, there are 5 things that we need to consider. The first one is word choice. What kind of word we are using to convey our ideas. And the second one is style and tone. And the third one is avoiding repetition, is to avoid using the same word over and over again. And the fourth one is precision and clarity, which is using the correct accurate word to express or convey your ideas. And the fifth one is audience awareness, which is to know your target audience. Are they young adults? Are they older adults? Or are they kids? But in this context of patriotism, the choice of words can evoke strong emotions and create a sense of national pride. Using precise and powerful language can also enhance the impact of the essay as well. So, for example, when you're revising and editing, instead of saying people love their country, more impactful vocabulary can be employed, such as citizens hold a deep affection for their homeland. This can be edited into this. And other than that, when you're revising the essay, you can also utilize specific patriotic terminology such as loyalty, sacrifice, or devotion to capture the essence of patriotism. So the last one is grammar. So grammar can be defined as the set of rules and structure governing how words and phrases are used and combined to form meaningful sentences. So when we're talking about grammar, there are four things that needs to be considered: sentence structure, subject-verb agreement, punctuation, and spelling and word choice. In the process of revising and editing, one should review the essay for grammar errors and revise them for clarity. So for example 1, the original text may sound like patriotism is individuals loving their country and willing to serve it in any way they can. But when you revise it, you can say that you can correct it and say patriotism entails individuals loving their country and being willing to serve it in any way they can. For example 2, ensuring subject-verb agreement, such as patriotism inspires instead of patriotism inspire to maintain grammatical accuracy. So by ensuring proper grammar, the essay maintains its professionalism and allows the ideas to be communicated effectively. And that's all from us. Good luck in revising and editing. This is our references, and thank you.